Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the SMG invitationals. Right now in the semifinals of Cubit versus Ajasquared, the best of five, of course, joined by the wonderful.
Sarahman here, woohoo!
Okay, there you go. And right now, Cubit is up 1-0. I don't know. What do you think about this map straight away? Because you have some
Scientific.
carbon, scientific. Oh, there goes AJ.
There we go. Oh, you did see the high alu, right? Yeah, they both saw the high alu.
Why? Okay, here's the thing. Why would AJ rather go for the low ones?
I have no idea. I guess it's because it's closer. Maybe he wants 3 income instead of 2. It can be maybe a little bit
Yeah.
understandable, but I'm surprised maybe Cubit then didn't just claim the large one.
Yeah,
It's like,
I've seen these players play a few times. Scientific, and just what Q does every time when he plays scientific. He just goes for his, 3 steel mills. Well, a
regardless
lot
of
of
anything
players
else.
like AJ just go for the 2 and the 1 alu. So
Yeah.
yeah. So right
mean,
now, ooh, actually,
Alu's.
yeah.
Sorry, no, go on.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
And it's just the alu's generally cheaper to buy in at the start than the steel, I guess. So you're able to get the level 2 faster.
Yeah. Because as you can see, like Cubit found 10 seconds later, but upgraded a couple seconds earlier than AJ right now. So yeah, definitely. And AJ already going to go for water. Right now Cubit is going to be claiming the silicon, and to the right the 2 stack. As Cubit also sends away a alu mine, a water pump. AJ does the same. He sends away a water pump. Anything else really on this map?
Nothing, no, they're really nothing. And there's a little dots of silicone, which we see Cubit grabbing the medium, the kind of diamond formation there.
Hmm.
He's got going. I really hope the colony doesn't destroy these water tiles that Cubit has, though. The ones that he hasn't claimed. The one on his left and the one on his right.
Oh.
By the colony, after what happened to me this morning.
No, let's talk about it, please.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. So basically, Sarah, man, we were just talking, before his game, and he's warming up, and then basically what happened, he's like, oh my god, just started swearing, and then I'm like, what happened? No, I had this 3 stack of water, it's really high water. I'm like, and well, the neutral colony destroyed it. They planted a housing on there, and oh man, he was so mad.
I hit the drone. The drone was mid-flight, and it just crushed my water, and I was devastated.
Oh
So we'll
man.
see if it happens to Cubit here.
So guys, right now, actually, AJ, gonna go ahead and get 3 water pumps. Not too bad, and also the auction for the pirates went actually to Cubit for 16,000. So we see a little bit more aggressive auctioning off of AJ this game too.
The black market is online.
We'll see
Um,
Cubit save those. We'll save them.
yeah, he will definitely save them. I believe until AJ gets his life support up
Yeah.
onto the water pump tiles. Yeah, I do believe so. Well, AJ right now, do you think he actually wants to crash water price? Like, is that a legit thing now?
Yeah. If he makes money in water, and then he can make money in fuel after. It's because it's cheaper to build as well. It's like the difference of what is it, like 10 steel to build a water pump to 40 for a fuel reactor. So
Yeah,
considering he only has to do steel mills as well.
yeah. And also, Cubic gonna go for some glass here. So that's, I don't know. Do you not think it's a little bit early to glass and it's level 2 stage?
Um, I don't know. That's always a hard one to comment on because like the way the map works, it's kind of like, I'd maybe have grabbed the other water triangle that's still available. That's close to the 2 of them anyway.
Yeah.
But then again, it is the only spot of silicone on the map, right? So if he's able to just store up this glass while AJ buys loads of it in, you can actually make money with it later on and still grow really quickly also.
Yep. And also, do you think later in the game this triangle silicon, this triangle carbon above Cubit's base, is that going to be relevant if the game goes on longer?
It might be. It'll depend on how electronics and chems go. Like if there's a random short, it might be for chems actually. We see like so many laboratories in the colony right now. It's like 6. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
6 laboratories right now. So I mean, we'll see chems kind of fly up throughout the game, but I think we won't see that kind of thing till level 4 maybe. on the HQs.
Yep. So right now, AJ also in the midst of that added another steel mill. He's gonna go into reactors. AJ right now he's already gonna make some glass. Pirates auction is going up right now, but AJ right now, both of the players kind of crashed the steel price. Cubit, going for the solar panels because steel is not worth anything. So that's also a thing. And also, Cubit is the only one really right now making some power. Do you think he will switch out his third steel mill that is still sitting there?
He could try, but it's very expensive.
There you went. All right. So, right now, of course, during the nighttime, Cubit kind of has, I don't know, Cubit is dropping off very hard after, getting the second Pirates for 20,000, already having 61,000 in debt without the interest coming right now in game time in about 30 minutes. Actually, AJ switching out into iron mines. Not a bad call. I think right now Cubit is probably doing the same. Maybe nope. He's going to get a third solar panel. Yeah.
It's kind of nice, I like that, because he knows that AJ's not really going to be able to mine very much silicone, and so once he's done making money in glass, he can just make the money in the silicone when it's a lot higher from him building these solar panels. That'd be kind of nice.
Is it not like around now because glass is like worth 70 and that's not too much?
Yeah, I would maybe do it now. I mean, does
Yeah.
he? Yeah. I mean, he can still keep making it if he wants. It's just you can maybe wait for the silicon price to get even higher before he does it, perhaps.
Yeah, and as we actually talked before, the Pirates going down right now for Cubit onto AJ when actually AJ has his life support up now. So there we go. And the Power Surge also going down onto the solar panels. Cubit actually goon squatted one of them, so that's actually going to make a fourth one. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal right there.
Oh, Cubit got the majority of that fuel. He got 80 out of 120 fuel
Ooh.
shipped there. So the fuel price is now gone. So it's time to turn into farms now. Which will probably drive the glass price back up again.
And Cubit just switched out his glass to silicon. Actually got extra claim on there. Yeah, he Cubit right now in level 3. AJ still gonna take a little bit to actually upgrade even. I don't know. I have the feeling he just wants to crash the iron price. Wants to go back into steel and then maybe do something else.
Yeah, I mean the thing gotta remember here, Cubit's still got more pirates that he bought earlier.
Yeah,
He's won
sells
2
one more.
So he'll save those for another crucial moment like this.
Oh man, the fuel.
And the debt difference isn't even that high. In fact, Cubit has got less debt than AJ after winning those auctions. So the solar panel's doing work for him here. 700 plus income at $76.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Cubit right now, this power play. I don't know. He's kind of crashing the power price so low that this might actually help AJ. But then again, Cubit, he kind of saved himself with the debt right there.
Yeah, he's just kind of equalizing after winning all the auctions, I think.
Yep. So right now, Cubit, both players kind of want to have this claim because AJ just upgraded, and then Cubit kind of, 12,000. That's not that much. I think AJ is kind of underestimating how much these auctions can. Wow, what's going on today? I need water.
Auctions are
Yeah,
worth,
thank you. I have no idea.
I think that claim for Cubit was kind of big, like 12k, and it gives him his food diamond. AJ's only just now getting into food, and I imagine Cubit will stop it somehow, or pirates will steal it, etc. from there. I mean, it's nice of AJ to keep these fuel plants running, so that he burns the current pirates that are at his base with all the stuff that's not worth any money. So the fuel that's worth $20, and then that way his food can get through. But the problem is Cubit's still got more pirates.
Yeah. Ooh. Ow. Ouch. Okay. So 40 oxygen and like 82 fuel actually going to go to Cubit. And another pirate's going down onto the food of AJ. Oh man.
Cubit's going to make all the money in this before AJ has a chance to, same as he did with the fuel. I think we'll see Cubit just pull way ahead with the game here at this point.
Also actually an EMP going down onto the food of Cubit, and then Cubit actually power surging the food of AJ, so a good response to that. I don't know.
The
Also, I
power
think,
surge was more devastating, I think.
yeah, for sure. But also, I think Cubit should go back in the glass, since he already has a stockpile of 500 silicon.
Yeah, he could do. Yeah, he definitely could do. I don't know. It's Cubit, right? We have no idea what goes on in there.
Yeah, that is true. So right now, AJ is going to go back into water since his reactors aren't really worth any much more. Right now, as I said, Cubic going to go back into glass. Really nice to see that out of him. He's going to go rid of. He's actually going to get rid of his solar panels. Going to build 3 steel mills on there. He's going to build a wind turbine. AJ actually been buying 4 stocks of himself. Um, is there like any particular reason why he should do this now? You think he's going to get aggressive later?
I think he's maybe panicking. Like, I guess if he gets his upgrade, then sells the stocks after, he'll make like a couple thou for stock per stock. But the food shortage might have just ended the game. Because Cubit's stealing all of AJ's and producing more than him anyway. I mean, you can see Cubit's about to get tons there, and he's going to steal an absolute chunk of it as well.
Yeah, he's going to get about another 100 right there.
He converts the wind plant into a solar plant as well, which I think is kind of funny. I'd maybe have liked to see him build on top of one of the carbon tiles, just so that, you know, he's got
Yeah.
a bit of control there.
So that was a slight misstep by the Cubit that normally does make mistakes. Do you think?
Maybe, yeah, I'd maybe have liked to see him, because if he was going to build solar, he might as well build it on the carbon, right? Because
Yeah.
there's no difference for the solar. There is for a wind turbine. And it just turns nighttime as well, just as it finishes. So he was maybe a little bit indecisive on what he wanted to do there for his power option.
I've never seen such
All right.
of fun.
So right now, Cubit is actually going to go into level 4. He can actually already go again into level 5 if he wants to, but that, I don't know, maybe waste a little bit too much money. And AJ's going to get a little bit aggressive here with the money that he has. Cubit is going to go EMP the farms of AJ. Actually, yeah, like, look what Cubit's doing now. He's going to get, 2 more solar panels. That's, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have liked to seen those 3 on the carbon rather than random ice. I don't know. If they were on the carbon, you could maybe transition them later. Like, if we look at Chems is looking really nice already. Hey, 165, because I know there's a lot of scientists doing weird things in the colony right now by the looks of it. So, get that 170 now. Like, it just keeps going up. The electronics will probably stay pretty low, so it won't be significant for that. But it's definitely potential money to be made there.
But yeah, you can see right now the chemicals are actually going up quite a bit now. And actually a power surge going down onto Cubit from AJ onto the solar panels. Cubit buying 3 stacks of himself. AJ is pretty much done.
He's stat sinking now. He's just,
Yeah.
Cubit's making so much money in the farm still. I mean, AJ just couldn't make enough money in his food or his fuel at the time, and that's kind of allowed Cubit to get ahead of him, and then he couldn't really get any power. He didn't really build many power plants at all this game. Cubit kept building loads of solar at random intervals when the power got really high, and that made the differences.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that AJ could afford 6 stocks in himself, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also Cubit ignoring the 3-stack tile that he bought all the way to the right. It's kind of sad right there. Like, he could build so much on there.
But then he'd have to ship it. I don't know. I think he knows the game's pretty much over now anyway. I mean, he's got 90%. And AJ just keeps debt sinking lower and lower and lower. While I imagine Cubit will play Surges or mutiny his solar or something along those lines. He'll just deny his power while he makes a bit of money.
Yeah. So right now, Cubit, just try to scratch together the last bits of money to actually go and get AJ right here.
Yeah, he's just trying to find his shotgun pellets to take the dog out the back, I think. That's how it's going right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that glass arriving actually is probably going to seal the game. The 120 glass that's just about to arrive in his HQ.
Up and there he goes. Bye bye. Oh man. So yeah, Really strong game actually out of Cubit right here. Don't know. It was a really strong second game. Like, is there anything to say about that at this point?
I don't think there was much AJ could do. Because I mean, if he hadn't bought those stocks and buffed his stock price up, he would have been so cheap that Cubit would probably have just shift bought him at some point,
Yeah.
and the game would have been over even faster. So yeah, but just really well played by Cubit with the. I think it's just AJ's giving these pirates up for too little. I think that's the problem, and these
Or
auctions
just
have been
stocks in
far too cheap.
general. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because they're like he's giving pirates away for 16k, but then they're completely altering the way the game is ending up because he's able to steal all the fuel, make all the money there, and then he doesn't have to spend like 12k, 9k, and so much on all these power surges and EMPs, which AJ's had to rely on as much.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now,
Doesn't seem to have realized he's won.
yeah, Cubit not really doing anything right now. Yeah. Nope. Not still. Nope.
Oh, there we go. There
Nope,
we go.
there
I
we
just
go.
realized.
Oh, thank God. All right, Cubit winning game number 2 of the best the best of 5 of the SMG invitationals. Let's go over to his resource tab. Wow, that power. That power. That power.
Yeah, 161k. Ra was on his side that game.
Yeah,
Definitely.
actually making 50,000. Like if you look at the auto purchase and auto sold, he actually made 50,000 on that. So that's definitely something to talk about. And yeah, and just in general, like
I made
sold.
90k.
Yeah, he's sold so much food.
Yeah, he's 172k. Like he got all the food money with the pirates stealing all of AJ's. He did buy in a lot of steel. Like his steel mills spent more. His iron tiles spent more time being solar panels and other stuff than they did spend being steel mills. So that's kind of understandable.
Yep.
Mm.
I
I
don't know.
think
It's,
if the
Yep.
game had even dragged on even longer, we would have seen chemicals being made. I think, and money being made there.
yeah,
that would have
definitely.
been the
Chemicals
kinda-
shot up quite a bit there, to over
Yeah.
200. Yeah, if you look at AJ, like, oh man, 7,000 purchased in power, and just well, overall, actually selling quite a bit of everything. If you look at it.
Yeah, but it's all like little chunks where like his glass he had to buy in loads, silicon he bought in loads for his solar panels, which Cubit controlled entirely. Like getting those silicon tiles was huge. He was able to completely control how that went,
Yep.
which was huge. AJ couldn't make glass or whatever, silicon, things like that. He just didn't get he didn't get the same life support money because it was all stolen and then sold at the highest price at that point. So.
Yeah. So let's actually go over to Cubit's black market usage. He actually got 2 claims, 1 MP, 1 power surge, 2 mutinies, 1 goon squad, all adding up to 39,000. Actually a lot going out of there. Like also being aggressive and a little bit passive.
Yeah, the 2 mutinies would have been for the power at the end. The Goon Squad served him really well and in his solar power. The claims were fine. Claims are claims, right?
Yeah.
15k for 2 is not too bad. The EMP and the Surge used them well to lock down AJ's production at the right times when he didn't have his pirates flying around. So, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, AJ, getting 1 claim, 1 MP, 2 power surges, all adding up to 23,000 actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a difference there.
Some nice power surges. The EMP I didn't feel did much. That kind of locked down it locked the 3 outer farms out for like 13 seconds or something. And they started
Yeah.
working again. So yeah, I'm not too keen on the EMP. Just because it's even less time when you're against scientific. They're to get minus 50% anyway. Why would you use the thing that uses less of an effect? But it all came down to money for him. Like I think we'd have seen a lot more usage if he had the money to throw around.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, that was game number 2. Excuse me. What's going on, actually? Of the best of 5 in the semifinals. Cubit up right now 2-0. Still needs 1 game to go to the finals. Then we are going to have our finalists. We're going to have the wonderful Saberman. That is already in the finals.
I'm worried.
And yeah, and then up to looks of it right now, maybe AJ playing a little bit on tilt. But guys, we're gonna be actually talking after that. There's gonna be an extra video up with the interview of both players. Hope you're gonna watch that. Hope to see you there. Peace out.
Cheerio.
On to game number 3.